शिकवलं. आता तुमच्यासमोर जे बोलत होते नरेंद्र जाधव सर, स्टुडंट्स कोण आहेत याच्यापैकी जे करंट इथे शिकत आहेत तसे कमी आहेत. सो वी हॅव इनफ ऑफ स्टुडंट्स. माय ॲड्रेस विल बी फॉर यू specifically. This is Nitish Pathode, and 2008 to 12 I was here. Electronics and Telecommunication B. Mine was the one of the first batch when the EXTC strain got doubled from 60 to 120. Now I got the news that it's again back to 60, but it was EXTC B, and then we were bifurcated, and then there were fights between different trades that कि तुम्हारा स्ट्रेन डबल हो गया है तो इसके लिए जो स्पोर्ट्स चैम्पियनशिप होती है उसके मार्क्स आधे हो जाएंगे क्योंकि तुम डबल कम्पीट करते हो, इस टाइप से. सो इट वॉज अ फॉन्ड मेमोरीज. Presently I am Deputy Commissioner in Indian Revenue Service in Mumbai Customs and posted at Jawaharlal Nehru Port. I will start with my journey to this post and how my days in Batu helped me to reach here, the different takeaways from my journey. I belong to a very small place. It's a tehsil called Sindewahi in Chandrapur district of Vidarbha region of Maharashtra. Some of my, specifically two of my seniors from my 12th college were studying in Batu, so I got to know about this college. While giving preferences to the colleges, I preferred colleges from Mumbai, Pune and in between, and I landed in between Mumbai and Pune. That's our very own Batu. And from my initial journey, that is from first year to final year, I had many good moments. I will share my journey and tell you where the difference as a person we make. The initial impression of many of us, I know many of you also would be like, कहाँ जंगल में आ गए यहाँ पे. 3 जगह से वो पहाड़ों से घिरा हुआ है. The weather is pleasant, no doubt, awesome greenery, but many of even my batchmates would like, यार कहाँ आ गए, cities दूर रह गई. I though belong to a tehsil place, लोनेरे फाटा और मेरा हाइस होता तो एक गाँव है. But my attitude was never like that. I always feel blessed to be in Batu. We had a certain advantages as a college which are different from many other colleges in our country. So from first year, I was very active. In first year, I was just in a participative stage. We used to participate. There was a Robocon competition by mechanical department. Chemical department used to organize ISHRE things, cyclotron, and many of such competitions were organized, and I was the by default participant in each of every such type of competitions organized. I fondly remember my first post. There was a poster presentation competition, and I had my poster technology and terrorism. I had my poster pasted over here in this auditorium itself. We had this poster presentation competition. So in the initial phase, this all groomed me as a person. When I eventually become to crack this UPSC civil services, UPSC exam have 3 stages. First, there is a prelims examination. We call it a screening stage. Around 10 lakh students across the country appear in that exam. Only around 15,000 got to get a chance to attempt for the mains examination. It's a descriptive in nature. After qualifying mains, we get an opportunity to appear for the interview. We call it personality test in UPSC. And after qualifying all 3 stages, finally only 1,000, nearly about 1,000 of aspirants are selected to become the officer. So in the preparation of UPSC, after my Batu, I went on to prepare for UPSC in Pune. The preparation of UPSC is not all about just a month of study, a year of study, or 2 years of study. It's all as your personality. In the UPSC examination, we have to prepare for history, geography, economics, civics, and all of these subjects. But all these subjects, in my opinion, carry a weightage of just 50%. What the marks you see, 50% is about temperament. Temperament means how as a personality you have developed. In many of the prelims examination, your time management skills, in the interview phase, your presence of mind, all the skills are checked. And all a personality is groomed basically in your degree stage. I haven't done my masters. I've done it afterwards. Master, I'm doing my LLM. I've done MA, and I'm now postgraduate diploma in business management. That all things I have done after in the service. But before that, I only had this one degree of BATU as a BTech Electronics and Telecommunication Engineer. So all these years helped me in forming or becoming to or going to that stage. Like what I said, in first year I appeared for all these and participated in all these competitions. From second year I was the CR of our electronics. I participated in electronics. We have this TISA called association. I was a member of that, a technical coordinator of that. There was an incident which I fondly remember. First year is a very general year, you all know. In second year we go to our department. In second year, I had one ad hoc lady teacher in our department. It was, I guess, a second lecture of hers. She came to our class and she asked each and every student what you want to become or what your future plans after BTech. So many of my batchmates, they started that we want to do MTech, GATE, IRS. And when my turn came, and it was in the back of my mind, and I hadn't started preparation for UPSC. I told her that I want to prepare for UPSC. Her immediate response was, I will give her benefit of doubt, was UPSC ka full form to bhi jante ho kya? And whole of my class burst into laughter because it was a little of embarrassment, like I think I let the laughter goes down, and then in a high note, I said it's Union Public Service Commission. That much I knew at that time, though I hadn't started preparation for that. And after that, my teacher, after the class, she said that she doesn't mean to demean me, but she expressed that this is one of the toughest examination in the country and in the world also to crack. Toughest because of the number of the aspirants and the level of which the students goes, and it happens once in a year. If you fail in any of the stage, you have to repeat the cycle all around for years. They have a limited number of attempts also. So I knew at that time what I am aspiring for is a bit tough task. People, yes, make fun of it if you have that aim also, but I never got bogged down of it, and I was also not that too deterministic. ते खूप किडे असतात बघा, असा अभ्यास की अभ्यास एका अभ्यास आणि बाकी काही नाही करायचं. मी त्याही कॅटेगरीमधला नव्हतो. आय वॉज इन द मिडल. आय पास्ड माय ऑल ऑफ माय सेमिस्टर एक्झामिनेशन फर्स्ट क्लास विथ डिस्टिंक्शन. विच एवर सब्जेक्ट आय लाईक. डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन सर शिकवायचे. आय गॉट एक्सलंट ग्रेड इन दॅट. सॅटकॉम आवडायचं मला. फायबर ऑप्टिक्स आवडायचं इन माय प्रोजेक्ट. अँड ते जे सब्जेक्ट आवडले त्याच्यामध्ये एक्सलंट. बाकीच्या ह्याच्यात इन ॲव्हरेज यू स्कोर. अँड दिस इज हाऊ यू plan your semesters and your future also. So in my BATU days, I used to study also and also participate in many of the things. आता पण हे सुरू असतं पेपर प्रेझेंटेशन कॉम्पिटिशन्स असतात. सो आय यूज टू पार्टिसिपेट इन दॅट पेपर प्रेझेंटेशन कॉम्पिटिशन्स. आय वेंट टू पंढरपूर, तासगाव कॉलेज, वेगवेगळ्या कॉलेजेसमध्ये आपण जात असतो. आणि इन द फायनल इयर वी गॉट द अपॉर्च्युनिटी. IET ही Institute of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineers जी. So we had this first of all national level paper presentation competition in our BATU itself. Then it went on to become international, I guess, and I was one of the chief coordinator of that event. So that also helped me groom as a personality, and that all helped me in my further this thing. In my final year, I wanted to become GS. I gave interview also. Neeraj sir was the interview, I remember. I couldn't become. There was one of my friend who became GS, but I had that thing यार कुछ तो करना है final year में. So I had chosen. There was an individual project sir at that time. So based on my project, I went on to develop a paper. So I was the only BTech student from my batch who are having IEEE paper in my name, and that all thing actually helped me, because when I went to a UPSC interview, when you go for a UPSC interview, you have to tell your biodata. Now I only had my degree level accomplishments to show. So I wrote in my biodata that I was the chief coordinator of TISA, I organized this thing, and I had an IEEE paper, and UPSC panel asked me questions on that also, that what you have done in your engineering. So for UPSC also, it's not like that you have to neglect your degree studies, but they mind it that have you taken interest in your degree subject or not. So this was the thing. In the final year, I was in the this dual thing I had to prepare for UPSC, but whether to appear for the on-job placements or not. But I appeared and I got selected in Cognizant, in campus only. It was fortunate enough that Cognizant gave the joining late, and by that time I started my classes and preparation in Pune. I have done all my preparation in Pune. I started my preparation, and I qualified this UPSC third attempt. By that time, I cracked around 5 examination. Class 1, I was chief officer through MPSC. I have qualified SSC staff selection examination, CAPF exam I have qualified. I have given CDS examination. There is also examination for RAW, so I have qualified that also. But I eventually left many of the services too, and when I qualified for UPSC, I joined this and left all that things aside. When we say that I belong to this college or this university, now it's actually university having so much of institutes under it. As a part of service, we have to call on many of the higher dignitaries. I have met President of India, Prime Minister of India, Finance Minister. We regularly interact because of being in the Indian Revenue Service. So whenever I meet a new person, I first of all thought that after coming into service, it would be just one of a kind, that they would just ask for that introductory session. But afterwards, we should all know that your degree ही तुमच्याशी चिकटून असते तुमच्यासाठी की तुम्ही कोणत्या कॉलेजमधून पास आउट झालेला आहे. Whenever I go, I meet many of the scientists or many of the higher functionaries in the government. While the interaction, they would start with your name, कहाँ से हो, and after that, what's your degree, और कहाँ से engineering किया है. So the part 2 remains with us. Amongst my batchmates, those who are my batchmates in the sense in IRS and many IAS, IPS and all other services. So my batchmates would be like IIT Roorkee, IIT Bombay, many are from BITS, and even tell you, I have one or two my friends have qualified UPSC. They have studied from Purdue University, Oxford. They study there and they come here to join and prepare for the civil services. I never feel inferiority about that. In fact, I'm so proud that कि तुमने ये सब करके भी आज उसी लेवल पे हो जहाँ पे मैं हूँ, and I am passed out from part 2. So I proudly tell them that yeah, I am from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University. It's the only technological university in Maharashtra state. So it's a proud moment for us, and you know, because of that, people inquire about that. Because if you are at that stage, you're like, कहाँ से आए हो, क्या पढ़ाई की है, that you have reached up to this stage. So this thing and this feeling always remains with us. I don't know exactly, but I haven't seen. I might be one of the first to crack the civil services examination from part 2. I haven't seen. After me, I know for sure there are many. I cracked my exam in 2015, and it's called 2016 batch. After me, there was a senior from our college, and he cracked 2 years later in 2018. Sudhir Kekan is there. He's IPS in Telangana. After that, we have Hemant Patil. He was 1 year junior to me from chemical department. He is also IRS in Telangana. Then my batchmate Vinayak Mahamuni, if you know, he went on to I joined IBM. He was in Pune. I was also preparing there. He had that thing that to prepare for UPSC, but he was ते एकदा जॉब सुरू केलं की ते सोडता येत नाही लगेच. सो then he mustered his courage and he left his job, and then he went on to become his IS, and in Maharashtra only he is posted in Nandurbar. We have, I know many of, Manoj Patil is one of the person, he is in CRPF. We have many of our alumni in that phase also. So you can always take inspiration and guidance from all of them. In my degree years, I was very active in many of the moments also. की मला UPSC आधीपासून करायचं होतं आणि त्याच्यात आपल्याकडे एक बाबासाहेब आंबेडकरांच्या जयंतीला 18 तास प्रोग्राम चालतो स्टडीचा, बरोबर. माझं हे असेल त्यावेळेस की आपण याच्यापेक्षा जास्त का नाही हे 24 तास का आपण हे नाही करू शकत. सो तितकं नाही झालं. मी सह्याची मोहीम वगैरे आम्ही राबवली होती आणि त्यानंतर हे लायब्ररीचे टायमिंग्स वाढवले होते. So this we had, then we had many supportive teachers with us. NCCचे भगत सर आहेत आणि त्यांचे काही कॉलेजचे बॅचमेट्स होते. They were qualified in UPSC, not from our college. So we had a expert session in that conference hall at that time. So it was very motivational for us to aspire for that, and knowing that okay, this is also one of the career path that we can choose. थोडासा अभ्यास करायचा हे होतं. सो आय यूज टू राईट माय ओन असाइनमेंट्स अँड देन इट यूज टू गेट झेरॉक्स ॲट फाटा अँड इट यूज टू गेट रिप्रोड्यूस्ड मेनी टाइम्स. आय यूज टू मेक नोट्स फ्रॉम दॅट फेज ऑल्सो. It also helped me a lot. But while I'm telling you that Batu, you are in one of the best phase of your life. This is a peace time for all of you. You don't have many of the responsibilities. We call it if you sweat more in your peace time, you will bleed less in your war time. So you have to give more of yourself at this stage itself. See, we don't have any tuitions over here, right? We don't waste our time in lots of commutes like in cities. We don't have McD or KFC or any other cafes to get wasted. जास्तीत जास्त पिक्चर पाहायचं असलं तरी पण आम्ही महाड किंवा मानगाव पर्यंत जायचो. So you have ample of free time with you to do your studies. तसं माझ्यानुसार तरी बाटूमध्ये पास होणं हे काही कठीण नाही आहे. बाटूमध्ये बिकॉज ऑफ आपले पेपर्स इथं चेक होतात. इफ यू आर सिन्सिअर अबाउट युअर क्लासेस यू गेट इझिली गेट पास, clear this exam. So it's always beneficial to have one thing, your aim, whatever it might be. You want to appear for the GATE, IES or any of the examination, start simultaneous preparation at this phase itself. In my time व्हॉट्सॲप नव्हतंच आणि इंटरनेट पण तेवढं जास्त ॲक्टिव्ह नव्हतं. सो त्याच्यामुळे तरी पण थोडासा एक डिवाईड होता. नाव इन युअर एज देर इज नो डिवाईड. म्हणजे जर इफ टॉकिंग अबाउट UPSC, वी हॅव दॅट अनअकॅडमी, वी हॅव क्वालिटी ऑफ कंटेंट अवेलेबल ऑनलाईन. So you need not to be at that place like at Delhi, Mumbai, Pune to gain that knowledge. You are at Batu and you are at a very good place or at a good pace to accompany yourself, or you should get yourself what you can say acquired with the many of the skills you want. In my time there was internet पण हे नव्हतं. सो सेमिस्टर ब्रेक आणि याच्यामध्ये आय यूज टू गो टू पुणे. मी तिथे काही शॉर्ट कोर्सेस आणि क्लासेसबद्दल याच्याबद्दल एक्झामबद्दलच माहिती गोळा करायचो. सो ॲक्च्युअल डिग्रीला असताना ॲज सच पूर्ण UPSCचं प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट नाही केलं, बट जस्ट टू नो अबाउट दिस एक्झाम इट. And when I went to Pune, I actually started preparation and then overcome many of the things. In engineering we had bad writing skills, so I overcome that also. And कारण की तुम्हाला मेन्स मध्ये you have to reflect upon yourself and to what you can say तुम्हाला थोडंसं power of expression असायला पाहिजे. So you have to build on these qualities and then you can easily crack this exam. So what I would say, I have attended last alumni meet at Pune also, and वी ऑल ॲलमनाईज, तुम्हाला इथं जितके पण ॲलमनाईज दिसतात आणि सोबत आले, कालपासून तुमच्या सगळ्यांच्या सोबत आहे. There are around, since 30 years, there are more than 35,000 of alumni, okay? Few of them are here. These people really mean and have their sense of belonging to your alma mater and university. I know there are many of our friends which could not come, but see, we people are here and we are here to give it back. I already told in my alumni this thing, and I tried also UGC मध्ये civil services preparation साठी एक सेल असायला पाहिजे. There are already provisions for that and fronts for that. When in my degree stage, I used to write letters to the administration on to form, and then we used to form a group amongst ourselves to prepare for this examination. You can all do yourself. I'm always there to guide. After my clearing of my this examination, I started an initiative because in my UPSC preparation also I didn't get so much of authentic guidance and all. So I started a group in a WhatsApp group. We have this mentoring group, and after that, generally from Maharashtra we have all the students who are appearing for the UPSC. We groom them for interview and the mains. So from 2015 till now, around more than 8 batches have passed. We have through our initiative more than 2,000 officers have been cleared, and I'm so proud. And I'm doing this to anybody. It's a free of cost, and just what the wisdom we got from being in service, or the advantages we have, we just love to pass it on. We do it free of cost. So I'm doing this for all of other people, all Maharashtrians, and also in all India. I would be more than happy if the students come from our college and they want to prepare for this examination. I would always be there. After my examination, I know there are many of our friends who have cracked MPSC, and one of our alumni is a PDO working in Maharashtra state. So I would always be there if you need any help. Nitish Pathode, yeah, my name is there. You can search me on Facebook. I am active there. You can just drop me a message over there, and I would add you to the group or would help you in any way you want the guidance. We can have multiple of your sessions. It's all depend on your students. You just gather if you form a group and you want to have a session and just want guidance, that chalk out a plan that how to go about it, how to appear in these services. You can just form a group. We can interact. If I am not able to come here, then we can interact on Zoom session, or if time permitted, I would even love to come here. So that's all from my side. Just जाताना एक माझी आवडती शायरी आहे, ती तुम्हाला सांगतो. ना पूछो कि मेरी मंजिल कहाँ है, अभी तो सफर का इरादा किया है. दिस आय यूज्ड टू से, तुम्ही आता तुमची एक जर्नी या कॉम्पिटिटिव्ह एक्झामिनेशन्स किंवा कोणतीही कॉम्पिटिटिव्ह एक्झामिनेशनमध्ये तुम्ही जेव्हा स्टार्ट कराल, ना पूछो कि मेरी मंजिल कहाँ है, अभी तो सफर का इरादा किया है, ना हारूंगा हौसला उम्र भर, ये मैंने किसी से नहीं पर खुद से वादा किया. Your self-confidence with you that yes, you this where you come from, what's your degree, किंवा तुम्ही काय शिकला किंवा काय करता, it doesn't matter if you have that skill to crack the exam and have right aptitude and right approach. You can always success in any of the field. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nitish. An excellent job actually. Being a bureaucrat actually, I can understand. I joined through UPSC 2006 Minister of Defence through Engineering Services. Basically, I was director at Minister of Defence, posted at Nasi. So the journey for civil services actually, it is an entirely different exam. It is one of the toughest exams what is there. It is there. I failed 2-3 times actually. Then I left it. But I continued that aspiration and I joined Minister of Defence 2006. 2002 I was group officer through UPSC direct exam, and now I am there. But the journey and what he has told, very structured way, the program, how it can be done and how it should be done. The मातृ संस्थान and the यहाँ की मिट्टी में जो है वो आपको बहुत कुछ सिखाएगी. And we appreciate you. The Vinayak Mahamuni, actually I spoke him 3 to 4 times. He is really interested to come, but there are some election actually scheduled. So he said he is entirely blocked on that, so he could not come. But he said he will definitely come to Batu and meet you all. So that time we'll make an opportunity to see. As he mentioned, the Civil Services Club actually, the Civil Services Club, those who are interested, like after the graduation, what is the perception to go, where to go actually. One is to do the normal routine job, another is to go for the civil services, do APSC, UPSC preparation, another is to go outside or you do research and development, something like that. So out of the 4 streams and 4 areas, you can select and you can work on that. Different clubs, actually I am doing a PhD at, means I am already submitted a thesis at College of Engineering. I have seen the campus is vibrant. I have seen throughout the year only functions, only programs. So the clubs are vibrant. In those clubs, if the clubs are vibrant, it is active. Many students can get actually their right interest there. And to all those clubs actually, it is vibrant. We have actually, as Alumni Association, we are your big brothers or sisters. We are available to see that you get the right support actually. In the university, outside the university also. We give you the right speaker, whether it is the civil services or it is the industry or the right industry, we will give it. You want the internship, you want the placements, we are there. We are your elder brothers. So come to us. That's what actually we also want to say you that next 2 to 3 years I want at least 20 to 30 civil servants should come, and we should see that there is a gathering, elite gathering of IRS, IPS sitting in this auditorium for one of the Indian Sangam, maybe 2026 or 27, something like that. Same thing actually I think we want to endorse, and on behalf of all the students actually, I would say that I am very much thankful for you to come here, spending the time. He has come to Pune also. He addressed the gathering. Whenever I call him, he is there, and another is Akhil actually. Akhil Ogre also, he also always comes. He always supports. So these are the civil servants who support, they give the supporting hand to the Alumni Association also, as well as the student. So to endorse all this, I request Neeraj Agarwal sir to present the document.